What's going on, wonderful people, and welcome back to the one, the only, the Tribe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am Tyler King J. Jackson, and this is...
It's your boy Nasir Justice reporting live, you heard, and this is...
I am everybody's favorite Bratz Dog Angel, kicking it live from Club Angel. When if you're sitting at home thinking, I don't have a favorite Bratz Dog, girl, you do now. And Tyler, what we got going on for today?
Hey, look, this is the place where we are bringing the spark to your soul that ignites the fire in your life, and that's on the what?
Try.
Right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But before we get into anything, I'm going to kick the vision and mission over to Nasir Justice. Nasir Justice, tell him what's going on with the vision and mission, my brother.
That's it, man. Welcome to the Tribe Talk, where our vision is to bring the knowledge, culture, and collaboration and creativity to young people across the globe. And our mission is to bring a spark that lights the fire in every young person's vision and art. It's like that.
Sure.
And we're going to pass it to Angel.
For sure. And before we even pass it to Angel, I'm going to just say this. But not only do we have creativity and community, but we also have our ears to the culture and the streets. So get in tune for the flames. Stay in tune as Angel brings the dollhouse and that diary to you.
Woo! Hello, everybody. Well, I'm bringing a new segment to the tribe. It's called Angel's Diary. So, as you know, sometimes pop culture ain't really popping. We have our ups and downs. So if you ever wanted to get Angel's opinion, get the tribe's opinion, become a member of the tribe via email, via DM, send in your questions. We'll talk to you. We want to create a community where you feel safe enough to talk to everybody in here. We're all like-minded. We're non-judgmental. Just bring it to the chat. We'll read through it and we'll go through it and we'll learn and grow. That sound good, y'all?
Let's get it. I'll add you can call on Nasir.
Now let's get into the mess, child. So, right with the flame. We had a little things come up and pop up, but can I start off by shouting out our homegirl, Kayla, one of our very own?
Yeah.
She has dropped a song on SoundCloud. It will be on all streaming platforms very, very soon. Did you guys get a chance to listen to it?
I didn't get to listen to it yet, but the Kayla is fire.
Instagram and all that, man. But I know from what I've heard, it's fire. You know what I'm saying? That's IPF family.
I have had it on repeat since she dropped it. Like I have. It is such a bop.
I need a hook or a verse.
When she drops it on our platforms, we will have it on our very own Tribe Talk playlist that you can find on Spotify at Tribe Talk Collective. It is our top 10s of what we're listening to right now, what we got going on. And if you want to submit something to the playlist, we'll listen to it. And if it's on a streaming platform, we will add it to the playlist. Right?
Get it on in. Send those songs in, baby. You know what I mean?
Now, in popular news, SZA finally dropped the video for Good Days. Everybody, let's give her a round of applause. She did that. Did everybody get a chance to look at the video?
Man,
not gonna lie to you.
I have not.
Well, I know SZA that thing.
Well, I looked at it. I really enjoyed it. I liked the artistic direction she took with it. You got to really look at it and think about it when she's going through what she's going through. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Well, so like, how did it go? Like, what was the video about?
So basically, shit starts off with like very just aesthetic, scenic shots, and she's like, I guess she's high or something, and like she's in a garden and. It sounds crazy when you talk about it, but when you look at it, you'll get it. Does that make sense?
That's a fact. Right.
So I'm gonna rate that a good 5 flames out of 10 because I really liked it. But she previewed another song like how she usually does, and I'm just waiting for her to drop more. I'm very greedy when it comes to my
5 out of 10 for the anticipation.
I'm not gonna lie. SZA always get a 10 from me, man. That's SZA right there. That's SZA. You know what I mean? SZA get a 10.
Our last rate with the flame is Miss Janae Aiko. She has actually dropped a 10-year anniversary of her, I think it was Sold Out, Lost Souls or something. Sale Souls. It was an album that like she dropped a long time ago. But she brought it back with bonus tracks, which I was not prepared for. It made me want to sage the house, made me want to get everything together, clean. Y'all know the good music that you just clean the house too. Like I can see myself putting this on like, oh, we about to clean up.
Oh, you're about to wash the dishes. That's the dishes.
We are just thinking about you. What happened to that song go?
What song you talk about, Tyler?
Never mind. I don't think it's right.
It's okay. We'll try it again later. Now, in our big dollhouse topic, a lot has gone on.
Oh man.
Let's talk about celebrity pedestals. Everybody say it again with me. Celebrity pedestals. So I was just perusing, going through Twitter, seeing what's going on, laughing at the new memes from WandaVision, all of that goodness.
Yeah.
When apparently the good girl JT then did something a little spicy.
Why she do?
There was this young lady, she has cancer. And she just said, JT, I look up to you so much. Can you please just give me a 5-minute call? And like, that's my only request. That's my whole Make-A-Wish thing. Talk to me on FaceTime for 5 minutes and we good. Well, JT went and blocked the girl. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows what's going on.
Dang.
But she just blocked her.
Yo, I just want to say, okay, all right, I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
She didn't went and blocked the girl. She had past posts where she knew about the girl, so she couldn't deny, oh, I thought this was a troll or something. She blocked her, or everything deleted, all traces of her on Twitter, all of that. It's all gone. So every time she posts now, everybody's like, unblock that girl who got cancer. Unblock that girl who got cancer.
Yo, that's jacked up, bro. I can neck.
It is tragic.
JT is nobody's superhero. You know what I mean? That's not a good role model for a little girl to have anyway. I'm not gonna lie. So I mean, it's not too much you can expect from JT. You shouldn't put that much. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Pull up G-Wax 6'3".
Right. What you think, Ty? What you think?
I feel as if, this is just for like anybody off of this. Like, I'm real deep, you know what I'm saying, in my Bible, but off of this, it's just like it takes too much of your energy and too much of your joy to put that much love in all these people that are really bad role models. A lot of these celebrities are bad role models for these kids anyway. Like, and then. Yeah. And like for like that fact that she unblocked her, it's like you got to understand with great power comes great responsibility, and that's a lack of responsibility that you're taking as somebody that you might think, oh yeah, your only mission is to make music, but the music that you do are influencing these people. Hot Girl Summer, the City Girl stuff, you have been influencing our generation to do a lot. So these pedestals and stuff like that is definitely true, and it's just downright sickening to me. But we ain't gonna get into that.
I mean, I'm gonna just keep it 100. Like, I think personally, I feel like everybody human, man. Like, you can't. Yeah. I don't think everybody should just be like, oh, JT did this. That's kind of foul, yo. It's sad. Like, yeah, the girl got cancer and all that. Like, it's sad. It's a sad thing to think about. But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know. It might sound harsh, but I think she don't owe anybody anything. She could have did it. She could have went about it better. But no, I don't hate her for it.
I feel like in our generation, we have to look at the generation we are. There's a generational trend with each and every single last generation. I feel like with us specifically, we grew up on, somewhat scamming and trolling and praying planks because we grew up with the internet. We can make up whole lives and be flossing
just to get somebody to do something. That's a fact.
Right. So from that perspective, I can get why she would feel kind of standoffish, but the whole lot blocked the girl after you posted about her. You didn't made it a big deal. You've been saying that you're lifting up prayers for her, and then you block her. I don't like it. I just feel like it's real shiesty.
But yeah, a whole lot of stuff be going on, man.
Now, our last topic for the dollhouse. Did any of you guys happen to catch the interview with Meagan Markle and Oprah Winfrey?
Yes.
Child, for somebody who loves history and loves things like that, this was messy. So for those who don't know what I'm talking about, Meagan Markle sat down with Oprah and talked about, how being in the royal family was like and how they treated her and how all of these negative things that came out of it. And I was going on Twitter. I was like, somebody is going to be going up about this. Like, I saw the hashtag abolish the monarchy. I was like, oh, we're here now. But something really just bothered me. And what I'll say is people are judging Meagan and judging everything she does as a Black woman and telling her experience. And Women's History Month, let's know less. People are talking and trashing her down and not looking at the monarchy who's earned all of its money and all of its funds off the backs of the slave trade. Like no one's looking at the monarchy in which we basically built it up. I mean, slave trade basically helped prop up Britain's economy. And I just find it weird and find it funny how there's this weird parallel between Megan and Princess Diana that is just like so uncomfortable if you really look at it.
Right.
I'm sorry, I hopped on my historical soapbox.
I'm gonna have to do some research.
I went to a place. I love history and things like that. So the question that I would like to pose to the tribe is, do you think we need to take a better look at the monarchy or take everything Megan's saying at face value?
I don't believe anybody. I got trust issues, so
I'll get
right.
Yeah, man, this man, nah. I'll definitely say this, like, looking very intuitively. I've always understood that there's a deeper meaning behind everything, especially being the fact that a lot of this stuff is definitely like destined to happen. It's Women's History Month. Okay, Meagan Markle is a Black woman, and this type of stuff is coming up now. This not the first time a monarchy has had somebody want to like depart and go outside of it and do a whole bunch of things. Like there's so much history that goes into it. But I think the crazy thing about it is, with the age of the internet, everybody's getting into it with this topic, with this situation, with everything with it. And this is truly a British type of thing. There are points on both sides that are definitely valid. Like I'll get the points that I'll say on the British side. The fact that, this is an American woman. You know what I'm saying? Not the fact that she's a bad woman or anything like that, but this is an American woman. They already had pre-discussions of things of that nature, a lot like that. It's very hard to tell somebody a tradition. Like, say, if I go into your house and you got a tradition, and I basically say, forget all that, and basically like I'm your child or something like that, and I say, forget all that, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and then bring somebody else into it, you're gonna feel some type of way, just off of the disrespectful type of thing. But on her point of view, if they're saying racial things and say how dark the baby gonna be and all that, that's straight jacked up. And then it's just too much. It's a whole fiasco, man. And I just don't like it. I just don't like this.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Very weird.
Why can't we all just get along and mind our business?
Right. It's just, it was weird because they also took away like royal security for both of them. It was so bad that they cut them off, kicked them out of everything, that even Tyler Perry, props up to him, he took them in and like gave them security and everything. So it's good on Tyler Perry for stepping up where people are falling short, but it's also, these people are still like even if they're not like directly in the monarchy anymore, they still have the microscope and there's still crazy people out here who want to do stuff to them. Just off the name. President.
Yeah, man. Just off the name. Shout out to Tyler Perry, man. You know what I'm saying? We are all actors and actresses here. We would love to talk to you, brother Tyler.
Holla at me, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Please talk to us.
My dog.
If you hear me, I love Medea, you know?
Give me a call. Yes, I picked up the laptop. Give me a call.
It was a house of pain. How about House of Peace with us?
Yo, never mind.
You feel me?
That's a fact. I just learned something new. I didn't know none of that was going on. So that was a good topic right there.
Hey, look, Angel the one keeping the ears to the streets. When I say community in the streets, Angel the one doing all the ears to the streets because me and Nas be out the loop.
You know what I mean?
What's going on?
That's it.
We gotta get better. All right. So you got more topics on it?
No, that's it. And that's it for all that's popping in the dollhouse, Tyler. I'm gonna throw it right back on to you.
That was good.
Yo, what is going on, y'all? So y'all know it's me, Tyler King J. Jackson, coming at y'all with the quote of the day. And today's quote is, "You have to see failure as the beginning and the middle, but never entertain it as an end." And this quote is brought to us by Jessica Heron, founder and CEO of Stella and Dot. That's a powerful quote. You have to see failure as the beginning and the middle, but never entertain. Segue right into our topic of the day. But before we do that, I want to shout out to all of our sponsors. We are going to go with the shout outs from the last time since we don't have any updates on any of the new sponsors that we should shout out. So shout out to J Stu.
J Stu.
Woo!
My God.
Oh, hold on. I think Tyler froze.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do a cut right here. This is for editing. A cut right here. Hold on. Ty?
TKJJ. You're my dog.
Okay, he's back.
Is he still froze or he just smiling like that?
I know, right?
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, what in the world happened?
I'll take a little bite of this pork chop real quick.
It's okay, bro. It's good.
All right, y'all, let me get into it. So today's quote of the day is, "You have to see failure as the beginning and the middle, but never entertain it as an end." And this quote is brought to us by Jessica Heron, founder and CEO of Stella and Dot. That is a great quote, and that's going to segue us right into our topics for today. But before that, I want to shout out our sponsors. So we are going to be shouting out the same sponsors that we did last time. So listen, shout out to Jonathan and Natalie Stewart, and also congratulations on the birthday of a newborn child. Man, we love y'all so much. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do. We love y'all. We love you. Shout out to my birthday twin, the oldest daughter with it. So look, Resident Culture, shout out to Resident Culture and Arts, and shout out to the Science Council. Thank y'all so much for supporting us, and also shout out Diamond Direct. Thank y'all so much for supporting us. You know, shout out to the Panthers. Shout out everybody. Sponsors, man. There's so many of y'all. We got to spread all the love around. So, I'm gatewaying that. Our topic at hand is about young entrepreneurship, and it is creating other financial ventures through your passion and talents. But the base borderline topic is going to be young entrepreneurship.
All right.
So segueing into that, like, y'all got any business ventures, any businesses that you guys want to run, any businesses that you guys are running?
I want to say that, like, in the most encouraging way, it is hard. It is not easy. So you really gotta be able to lock in on what it is you want to do and make those sacrifices, even if if it seems to not be the best choice for you right now in the moment. You might have to take that risk, take that jump to get to where you need to be. Sometimes you got to be down. You got to know what it's like to be down to get up. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a journey with everything you want to do with entrepreneurship. So you got to be willing to take those risks, and if you're not, then it's not for you. For real, you got to be able to do it.
For sure. We're all business owners. Actually, we're all artists, and with that being said, we are the business. You know what I'm saying? Being an actor, that is the business. You know, getting all the things like the management, the agents, and whatnot. You are the business. Without you, the management and the agencies and things like that, they need that. You know what I'm saying? We are creators. We are artists in terms of the mic. You know what I'm saying? Rocking the microphone and things of that nature. So, segueing into what you said, that goes into one of our segues. So with that being said, if you understand that it's going to be a hard road, the biggest thing to negate it being as hard is that everything gets less hard when you love it. So finding out what you like and love doing, things that you never get tired of, is is something very key, right?
Right, exactly. Because especially as actors, like we are actors in here, you could be on a set for 15, 12 hours a day. You know what I mean? But when you really love what you're doing, it don't feel like work. Like you could be on set for hours on end. But I'd rather do that than, you know what I mean, something else that I hate doing, being somewhere that I don't want to be. You know, so those vibes.
Facts, Angel. Angel, share about that. Share about that grind, that artist grind.
It is a long, hard ride that is filled with rejection. And it's easy when you get that rejection to feel like this is it. Like I've had it. I've had my moment, had my day in the sun. I'm going to move on to something easier. But you have to, it's in those moments that you have to realize that, would you really like to be doing something else?
Mm-hmm.
Like what you're running, you have this dream, but what are you going to run back to? What is out there for you that fills you with the same amount of joy that being an actor, being an entertainer, even owning your own business, what is going to fill you up as much as what you're doing right now? With that, you might evolve and change and decide, hey, I can do this, this, and this, and I'm good. I don't need this. But if this is your dream, if this is all you can think about, why run from it? You know what I mean?
Right, that's a fact. And I want to say this too, like, I want to give a hand to everybody that loves working their jobs, you know, everything like that, because we do need essential workers. We need people to work for businesses in order for these businesses to thrive. There's a lot of opportunities in everything that you do, just because anybody can do. You can do whatever you set your mind to, but at the same time, we do need those people doing the footwork, you know, doing the hard work that, you know, that's out there. You know, there's jobs, everything for everybody, different avenues, different routes in life. You can always be successful, whatever you put your mind to. So I don't want to say any of this and discourage the people, make the people that that's not in that lane feel any kind of way. You know, it's all positivity, baby.
Yeah, big facts. And stepping into that, you know, there are 7 tips that I really found on my journey that could really help them, that I actually wrote down, and things of that nature. So the first tip is what we already said. You got to donate time, money, and a lot of your talent. So you're going to sacrifice in this game, right? And most of the time you're going to sacrifice your time, or you're going to sacrifice your money. You're going to sacrifice both, but you can pick which one you want to sacrifice. So a little bit more. So I want y'all to, you know what I'm saying, share like one tip that you guys have.
For me, one tip is be mindful and look at your circle. With that, you never know who's watching you. And they say birds of a feather flock together. So even if you're not the one being loud, ratchet, negative, all of this fighting and pettiness, your group is.
You're just as good as the company you keep.
Your group is messy. Your group, the people who you hang around, are messy, and that might work for them. But if it doesn't work for you, look at them. And if they're just pulling you back down to where for their comfortability, it's time to move on.
You gotta learn to love people from a distance. That's a fact. Word.
I see you. Hi.
Word.
I see you.
Surround yourself with positivity only. Positivity only. Stay positive, baby.
Nah, but I want to say save your money. Oh my God, that's yo, because like when people say it take money to make money, that's dead serious. That's real right there. Because you don't got it, you're gonna have a tough road. You feel me? You gotta work. You gotta keep that money in the tuck, keep it in the stash, and do what you gotta do with it. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice your wants for your needs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts, yo. And going off of that, you guys actually touched on 2 points that are already in like my 7. Actually touched on 8, like I'm saving your money. But another one I have is listen to feedback. You gotta listen to that feedback. Not all the negative feedback, but you gotta understand what's negative and what's positive feedback. You know what I'm saying? In order to be a part of a business, the easiest road is when you have a mentor. And what is that? That's positive feedback that they're giving you to elaborate and let you understand. And also, of course, surround yourself with like-minded and positive individuals. But you got to start new conversations with different type of people. You can't be no actor and not have no connections. You can't do all this and not have your connection in terms of like moving up in the game and doing things like that, because they have, as me and all of us know, they have specific callbacks and things of that nature that only get done by the selected few. So basically that you need to get your connections right. You need to get your connections right, explore your interests, consider injustices that bother you, and also last but not least, discover what you love to do. And with that being said, y'all, we're going to segue into a little bit more. So, like, what do you got to do to study the ins and outs of the business? You got to study, you got to learn the craft, right?
Well, being that my main focus right now is acting, I'm in classes every week. You know, doing work on my own. You know, practicing monologues, things like that. Just staying sharp. You know. And even if, you know, sometimes you got to start somewhere. So I get around and do a lot of background work on projects just to be in the room and see the vibe before I can take that jump and try to get a big role. So I know what it takes, you know. So I go and I'm a real visual learner. So I go and I watch everything. I watch from the camera people to the costume designers, all of that, everything, just to make sure I get a good understanding of what's going on in the room before I step in there. So that's my thing. That's what I like to do.
Andrew?
I would say take a look at, have let me see, how am I going to say this? Amber Riley said in the interview, who are your leaders? Who are the people you look up to? Mine, it might be Viola Davis, Angela Bassett, Taraji P. Henson, and that's just off the top of my head. You have to look at who do you want to be, but in your own way. Does that make sense? So I researched all of Taraji P. Henson's history. What is she like? What does she do? So I can see where I want to be, so it can give me something to at least aim to at this point.
I want to say something else. Wait, like what you just said makes a lot of sense. Like, and I don't think people should look at that as, you know, taking from people, stealing. You know, those people that we idolize, that we look up to, that's already doing it and they thriving in what we want to do. They didn't do that for no reason. You know, they paving the way for us to be able to do those things again and make it our own and do it better. And, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I feel like they'll appreciate it more. It's more paying homage than it is stealing from somebody. That's, yeah, you know?
Right. And y'all hitting the nail on the coffin. We got, how much we got? We got 6 minutes. Woo, let's get it. All right, so we're gonna do one more little piece of that, and that's just basically understanding that, you know, I heard an old proverb: if you chase money, money will run away from you. But if you set a trap for it, you'll always catch it. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So it's not about chasing money with your passions. You know what I'm saying? Big facts, man. It's not about chasing money. It's not about chasing money with your passion, and what you love. You got to stick into it. You got to grind as hard as you can for it. You understand? So it's okay to have that 9 to 5 so you can have money to put into the thing that you want to do the most. You understand what I'm saying? It's okay to put in work. You understand? Putting in an internship where they ain't give you no money, because it give you so much skills and knowledge that you can, from like, save your intern and the CEO. Now you got CEO knowledge, so you can become the CEO. So it's not about the money. It's about the knowledge and what you can get out of the experience. You understand? You need money to survive, but don't let money be your end all be all, or you get lost in the sauce. You got to be lost.
Knowledge is currency, baby. Knowledge is currency right there. That's
big fact. So stepping into that, so put energy into it and take off. So now we want to share, you know, the social medias, and then we're going to get Nas to do the wrap up. So our social medias, we want y'all to follow us subscribe to us on YouTube at Forever Inspired Network. We're probably going to put that down right here. And also on Facebook at Inspire the Fire Inc. And also on Instagram at Tribe Talk Collective. My Instagram is Tyler King Jace Jackson. What's your Instagram, Andrew?
It's Angel Babes, ITZ.AngelBabes. Make sure you don't forget the Z.
Big facts. What's yours, Nas?
You can follow me on the gram at nasir.justice_. And this is the wrap up. I got a little short poem for y'all real quick. It's called Originally Me. I put this together for, you know, because, you know, within a lot of things that you're going to do, you're going to run into some things that people might want you to change yourself, change things about you that make you you to please them, but that is never the way to go. I need everybody to be originally them at all times. So it's a short poem, so here you go. I am more than what you see. I know more than what I speak. Shut eyes can't see the truth, and closed mouths never eat. I am originally me. I'll be that even in defeat. Even when life's battles call for retreat, I stand tall on my feet. Originally me. Okay. And that's the wrap up. You can follow us on Instagram at Tribe Talk Collective. Make sure you follow ITF's Instagram page. We are going to put all of that in the description.
Yeah.
And that's on the what? Let's get it.
Hold on. We got 3 minutes. So guess what? We got to get into some movie news, and then we can do that. So listen, highlights. ITF on the block.
On the block.
Yes. On the block was amazing and great. And we got something new coming up. It's called Bulletproof. I'm the truth. I'm invincible. Hey, stay tuned for that, y'all. It's coming very, very soon, man. Hey, don't you guys, you know what I'm saying, not anticipate that, because that's coming. DeKayla's new single, The O Show, is going to the Blumenthal.
Oh, shit.
I've been staying tuned for that. Oprah.
Oh.
What? It's O. You hear me? I'm like, shout out to Oprah though.
Shout out to
Yo, we love you too. Dennis Reed Jr. is doing great things for Friendship Missionary Baptist Church, man. Y'all staying tuned for all that type of stuff. ITF and Elevation has a collaboration, y'all. A big time collaboration that you guys will not want to miss. And also, last but not least, invite everybody to come to ITF, man. All the creators, we need all of y'all to come through. If you are from the ages 10 to 21, come through, man. And even if you're a little bit older, you can still come and help out. You know what I'm saying? Still come and help out, be a coach, or maybe even have a little intern position, something like that. Also, you guys, you already know, follow us on everything ITF, man. And listen, Nas, call us out here. What you want to say to the people?
Man, I just want to say, man, everybody stay focused on what you're doing, man. Let's get this money. It's money to be made, happiness to be found out there. So let's do it just like that. And we're going to wrap it up like that, man. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Tribe Talk. And that's on the what?
The Tribe.
Hey.